Greetings, fam. You don't know, legendary Lioness here. You don't know, it's been a pleasure for me to share my journey to Namibia as I volunteer teach through the World Teach program. No doubt my journey flying to Namibia and reaching Namibia was just not the easiest in terms of just ensuring that I had all that I need and could meet the program requirements such as fees. But by faith, the Most High and ancestors, I made it. And just the positivity of the supporters and, keeping that positive meds, I reached safely. And I'm really appreciative of that. So being in Namibia, I first journeyed to the city of Windhoek. That's where I had my orientation, World Teach orientation, where I met fellow volunteers who are also interested in teaching and giving back just like me. And it was really a joy to meet people that have the same passion as me and want to help in international development, especially as it is towards education. My World Teach director has also been really kind, really supportive on the journey, ensuring that we have that right mindset, ensuring that we are professional the needs that we're going to have to address in these different communities that we're heading to, basically villages, as I'm heading to the rural area of Kavango West, yes, at the Mayans area high school to teach grade 5 maths and science. I'm very excited to do that because just learning about Namibia's history, they have a deep history where they were recently, I call it recently, recently colonized by Germany. And during that process, they were fighting back for their land. And the Herero people, thousands of them were killed. There was a genocide of the people and no one really covered that until recently. So learning about that history and just what's really happening and a lot of, apologies and reparations that are there to be done for the people, it's kind of really heartbreaking and emotional for what they really went through and how they had to give up their land just, just to be at peace or to save their own lives. Colonization is never easy. It is a deep topic. It's one that I just cannot get into overnight. But learning about that history as, it gives me a background of what I'm getting into and how I can better help to heal and build the tribes that make up this beautiful country, because it's such a lovely country. The landscape is breathtaking with the most beautiful sunsets, and I'm so happy to be in the ancestors' land. I feel really blessed and rich to be here and sharing among these people that who, despite their history, they are very brave, very creative, loving, positive, and warm, very hard-working set of people. And it's definitely what they have been through that make them so hardworking, but they always are striving, and that is what makes up a great people. That despite whatever we're going through, we're still striving and we must get there, right? So I'm just glad that I can be a part of this journey, especially towards education, where Namibia also suffered from apartheid, where most of the education for blacks were created in such a way that it was just to serve, so that the blacks could serve the white masters better, so that the education wasn't built on critical thinking or logic or proper maths and English skills or just proper language skills or writing skills, reading skills. It was just built to serve the class that was ruling at that time. And I'm proud of the people because, they fight to overcome that, and they're still fighting to overcome that. And they recently got independence in 1990 from South Africa, right? And a lot of them have some deep stories on what they went through and how they were beaten to, learn Afrikaans, as some see it as the colonizers' language. So, Namibia has such a deep, deep history and a fresh history. And it being just independent new nation, they're striving to build quality education for everyone on that land, and I'm happy to be a part of that process because, of course, I know that education is the key for our liberation. Education is the key for us making better decisions for ourselves, us owning back our own lands, us, supporting each other, supporting black business, and building our own business, just being an independent set of people. Namibia, I'm just so glad to be here. It's interesting to see, what make up such a large land with different tribes, different people, different food. As a vegetarian, it's going to be challenging as it's like a meat country, but I look forward because actually where the area that I'm going to is a very, very vegetational area where I heard that I'll be able to get a lot of fruits and vegetables. So I look forward to that, I'm ending orientation in the beautiful coastal city of Swakopmund, and that's another story. But keep on to my journey. I'm here, and I'll keep in touch with what's going on as I strive to provide education in this country. Thank you. Subscribe.
Watch them pan it up at the hill, and looking at them play till we properly feel, because down